So the golden thread of a highly successful and meaning life is self-discipline. Don't forget that. Discipline allows you to do all those things you know in your heart you should do, but never feel like doing. Without self-discipline, you will not set clear goals. You will not set clear goals. I turn around. I wanted to face the sun this time. Will not clear goals. Manage your time effectively. Treat people well. Persist through the tough times. Care for your health or think positive thoughts. Protect your time. Learn to say no. Having the courage to say no to the little things in life will give you the power to say yes to the big things. Encourage yourself to do more and to experience more. Harness your energy to start expanding your dreams. Yes, expand your dreams, for sure. Don't accept a life of mediocrity when you hold such infinite potential within the fortress of your mind. Dare to tap into your greatness. This is your birthright. Rise and shine, people. Act as if failure is impossible, and your success will be assured. Wipe out every thought of not achieving your objective, whether they are material or spiritual. Whether they are material or spiritual. Be brave and set no limits on the workings of your imaginations. Never be a prisoner of your past. Become the architect of your future. Yeah, that's why the ship we use is hard to wreck. Yeah, the architect, the highest. Him build, guide, and protect I and I. That's why the ship we use is hard to wreck. Subaja. Tell them that. There is a difference between simply existing and truly living. There is a distinction between simply surviving and really thriving. The sad thing is that most people have lost sight of the human gift that lie within them and have resigned themselves to spending the best years of their lives watching television in a subdivision. Too many people spend more time focusing on their weaknesses than developing their strengths. By concentrating on what they don't have, they neglect the talents they do have. The greatest people who have gone before us all had a simple strategy that ensured their success. They knew themselves. They made the time to reflect on their core abilities, those special qualities that made them unique, and spend the rest of their lives refining and expanding them. When you set big goals and chase big dreams, you are engaging in a hugely creative act. In a hugely creative act. You are using your imagination and your abilities to build something wonderful. That's creativity in action. Staying in your room and meditating or praying all day for the life of your dreams is not going to give you the life of your dreams. And believing differently is nothing more than engaging in magical thinking. The best among us are people of action. Personal leadership is all about getting important things done. Results matter. Chase your dreams. Do all you can do to build the life you want. Visit the places that scares you. And do not shrink from the greatness that you know in your heart you were meant to present to the world. And once you've done everything in your power as a human being to make your desires happen, and only then, let go of outcomes. Let go of outcomes. It's easy to say yes to every request on your time when the priorities of your life are unclear. When your days are not guided by a rich and inspiring vision for your future, a clear image of an end result that will help you act more intentionally. It is not hard for the agendas of those around you to dictate your actions. The solution is to be clear about your life's highest objective, and then to learn to say no with grace. Learn to say no with grace. Happiness is our birthright. Happiness is our birthright. For sure. We deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. But we have such a shit stem that we're pretty much all trapped in survival. That's reality of life. We're all stuck in survival. Maybe like 10% of the people on this plane are not stuck on survival mode. The rest were pretty much all on survival. That's a bug, yeah. Go in my eye. But yeah, eventually, you know, if you do enough work, if you manage your time well, if you put the focus of your thoughts at the right place on things that really matter, we have been hardwired to do extraordinary things with our life and present exceptional gift to the world. For sure. For sure. Look, I'm still here after all those years, healthy and functioning and with a great mind and what? So my destiny would be absolutely nothing. Like if I have made it that far, with the biological equipment I have, that must be because we're built very strong. You know, we're built very strong to face life. We have it for sure. At one point, our body will probably start to, as you get older, then you get weaker a bit. There's realities of life we cannot really avoid. You're gonna get old, but that doesn't mean you have to get older. There's a difference. No, there's reality of life I am aware of. I will become old one day, but that doesn't mean I have to get older. I can still remain very, very young in my spirit and forever young. Forever young. Me, that's what I tell myself all the time. It's about each and every day and keeping my spirit alive and connecting. The drive for connection is fully activated, and that's important to activate it, the drive for connection. That's one of the most important drive, the drive for contribution, the drive for love. The drive for contribution and connections are very important drives that must be activated. We have internal drives inside, natural internal drive, but they need to be activated. They need to be activated because we are in a world that is very evil. People are very evil, so you need to activate that because it hasn't been shown to you. We are shown one kind of love, but not unconditional love towards all beings on earth. Like, we have many evil ways. Know what I mean? I don't want to repeat myself all the time with the meat eating and stuff. That's very evil. It's an evil ritual. Me. Anyway, I don't want to cause harm anymore. It's about, just not something I need anyway. I don't think it's necessary to eat meat. The biggest animal on earth are elephants. Do elephants eat meat? Look at their size. Rhinoceros. And the biggest animal, the horses, do they eat meat? So why do we eat meat? Nonsense, I'm out.